Hello and a hearty welcome to Afro Zone. In today's edition will be very amazing. We're having our very first lady, our very first Iron lady and our queen. And she's an actress, a film producer, and also humanitarian and a gender activist. And she's just back from the UK on a short course. And Sia Comfort Nyukeh will be our guest for today. So don't go nowhere. I'm your host, Ambassador Bash. And in between the program, you have the street flow and also the innovation and entrepreneurship corner. A quick message from our sponsors, and I'll be right back shortly. So yesterday, welcome back, and I have the honor now to talk to Sia Comfort Nyukeh. Sia, it's a pleasure having you. Welcome back.
The pleasure is all mine.
I know you're just back from the UK. Any message from the Queen?
No, I was too busy to see the Queen.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Now, I think I'm losing 1-0 already. And then the reply is just more. So let's talk about a movie, you know. This amazing lady from Kano, with education from Jala University, and Freetown as a serene, just to foster jobs, other things. How has it been for you so far?
It has been tough, but like I always say, for any difficult situation, you always need to find a way out. Of course, you know my story.
Yeah.
Most of you have been watching Ambassador Bash show, might have come across my story. And I want to say that did not serve as a limitation for me, because I took it to my own advantage. And as he rightly said, I'm a film producer and an actress, and today look at where my career has gotten me. I never thought of traveling to the UK, and just towards the end of last year, I got a nomination for one of the movies I did last year, which is Sina. It wasn't actually my own project. It was a project I worked on for Ramadan Kedibari. But I got nominated for the Zafa Awards for the Best Supporting Actress. And that was what took me to the UK, and then it also gave me the opportunity to attend a masterclass, which for me, I think it was a very good way to start the 2022 in my career.
When you're in Sierra Leone, you thought you know a lot and you want to keep the UK, and they have to break everything down to
I just don't want to go there, but you know, after my visit in the UK, of course, now I'm thinking of finding myself in a film school, because I believe there is a lot more that I, as a producer, need to learn, because acting, I know, I'm an actress, but also when you take a look at the business side of it, I'm a producer. And for me to become that kind of a producer that I'm anticipating for myself, I believe I can't just
and it goes beyond not only telling the story, but I have to have income, maintain another thing.
There is a lot more to it. There is a lot more to it. That was why we went for the masterclass on cinematography. For me, I see it as a right step in the right direction, because if I am a producer, I believe there's a lot more that I need to know than just being a producer. Camera angles, sound production, and every other thing, how to manage a production. So for me, just the first opportunity I got this year, I think I need a very much more to this area.
You want to be regular in the UK?
Well, not in the UK precise, but wheresoever I can get the opportunity of getting to a film school, I think that is what I'm looking forward to in improving my career this year. France
always says Sierra Leoneans are genius, because it's difficult. No film school down here that is well equipped, no better equipment to the highest pedigree, but yet still people are doing all the magic. Imagine
I am on your show and you see few equipment, but at the end of the day, the production, you say it's a boom. And when you get to those guys, in fact, I visited a set there while I was there, you see all the gadgets, everything. So you find out that our labor here is so unique in such a way that if we are connected to the right trainings, if we're given the opportunity to access the right equipment to do our works, trust me, Netflix will not be enough for us, Bash. So for me, I just believe we are all genius here. We are trying our best. It's just for us to tap on the right opportunities, which I believe that has to come with, for you, your own determination. Because from now, look at just me. Some people might just be complacent in being an actress, but for me, I'm going beyond, and I know where that is taking me currently. So don't be complacent in what you're doing. Make sure that determination is there, and just keep your heads up.
The smart lady from Kono. Let's talk about Diamond Stars. How best do you miss watching football?
I beg forget, the season is back, and we are back full time.
The last time you informed me that you are heading to Boeing just because you studied in Jala.
I didn't tell you that.
Okay.
I can never make my way to Boeing just because for me, everybody that knows me knows I'm 100% Kono. Mama Kono, Papa Kono, Peking Kono, everything about me is Kono. So Diamond Star is always my first.
And your team have a new boss now.
Forget that one. We have the big boy in town, the business tycoon.
You mean the bomber?
Yeah.
That's interesting, you know.
He donated. I think he saw the team's training, and then he thought it was necessary to just give one basis. Of course, you know he runs Sierra Stars, the biggest transportation company currently.
You are doing PR. Okay.
You know, when it comes to Kono, I don't take that seriously, especially when someone is doing well. I always like to applaud him, and especially what he just did for Diamond Star. You know, of course, Diamond Star is just my only team in Sierra Leone.
I know.
And anybody that is doing anything to promote what I am doing or promote the interest of where I'm coming from, I don't take it lightly.
Let's look about the movie Tangle with the Boss. You know, I think I played my own parts from pre-production to production, and even to the premiere.
Bash,
yes,
you gave us the biggest PR, and I want to say I appreciate that, because taking a look at my career from Sierra Leone next movie star, coming back into the industry as a full-time actress, as a producer, you are that one journalist that have always been there for me. I just pray with time I am able to pay you back, because you know, some people will call you at the end of the day what they're expecting, it's money, but here you are, you're always excited to have me on your show, which I want to say I am honored. And I want to say you helped a lot in promoting Tango with the Boss, right from our premiering stage to our sales stage. Don't forget, we are still selling, and the copy goes for 10,000 leons. You can grab a copy at any of the goodies supermarkets in Freetown, Freetown Mall, City Supermarket, Golden Enterprise, Godrich Street. And if you're in Bo, you can grab a copy at Bo Minimart or Philo's Enterprise, or if you're in Kono, you can grab a copy at
Amazing marketer. So you have all these locations in air.
Up here.
Congratulations,
Everything is up here, because it is not just about doing your things. You as a producer or you as an actress really want to ensure that people out there are able to consume your product. So we are selling, we are still selling. Already we are having wonderful feedbacks, and we are yet to hear from your own side.
And the last time we met at the Shaka Stevens Stadium, you're the copies, you know, seat by seat.
Everywhere I go, I have a copy of
You don't buy your film.
And interestingly, that day, I sold like closely up to 300 copies.
Wow.
So this is my own business. I have no reason to be shy about it. If me marketing my CDs, at the end of the day, it's bringing me the returns I want. So why should I not market it? It is a whole different ball game when a marketer is marketing your film, and when you yourself you're marketing your film. Of course, you sabi the story now. Marketers in a salon prefer for the market the Nigeria film, because for them, they don't have patent right. Waiting, then they go do, then just they go pirate. And once you pirate, you're free to sell it at whatever cheap cost, 1,000, 2,000 for you. You don't care. Which you sabi, we sell at 1,000, are profits for you. But for me, I've invested my money into it. And let's just say I give you my CD. Okay, I'm supplying at certain cost, and you honestly don't want to take it serious, because you know at the end of the day, because now 10,000, now 1,000 no more you will make.
It's not yours, but
you
you're
don't
still
even
from.
think that from the production, pre-production stage, I've been investing money. So they don't put too much of seriousness into it. So for me, I rather prefer to do my sales for myself, whilst I give them a little amount for them to do, and I put a lot of.
So what's the major feedback so far from in terms of some storyline, casting, location, sound quality, picture, and even printing. I know it was printed from this facility we are here.
I know you're from King's Empire.
So thanks to Val and the rest of the team.
Well, we want to thank God so far because the feedbacks we're having, honestly, Bash, I've not had anything negative about the movie itself, which for me, I need to give myself a clap for that because Tango with the Buzz is my first project as a producer. Just imagine an amateur producer. Because honestly, that's one thing I don't need to be shy of. In as much as Tango with the Bus is doing great, but I know I am an amateur producer. And I know there is a lot more that I need to learn. Even at the end of the day, me sitting down and watching Tango with the Bus, I know, okay, there is a lapses here. The story, the scene, if we had told it this way, it would have been better than this way. So in as much as your responses that are coming in are very good, I want to say it's a good way to start.
But you need to do more.
My next project, expect to see greatness and much more improvement on my stories.
Well, the project we saw with the police uniform?
Oh no, that wasn't it.
That's something different?
That's something different. That's a project I did for AYV. It's called Puryuan. That's the series on the ants of our girls. Yes. My next
that's
project.
That's called the First Lady.
Yes, that's this one. Yes, First Lady is involving seriously. My next project is going to be Chains of Darkness. It's an epic film. I think we've talked about it a little.
The last time.
It's an epic film. Already, let's just say maybe towards the end of the month, we'll have our premiering date out, and we are hoping before May, June, probably it might have come out of to the public.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Already, people are asking. Yesterday,
so do we have this online now? Do we have it online?
I still send me money first.
Okay. Well, she's Tia from Nyukeh, our amazing guest. So today we are here at King's Empire Hotel in Levuma, courtesy of CEO Val, and this is Afro Zone. A quick message from our sponsor. I'll be right back.
Before every law court you see a symbol, a blindfolded pregnant woman with a sword by her right hand and way by her left.
Sir, please, what is it?
No to this alaki dog here.
Oh, sir, please. We don't use such languages here. We're not a cost naya.
They humiliate me at every given point.
I mean, she's accusing me of sexually harassing her.
Do you have any evidence to support your allegations?
You have no evidence, and you can't win a case based on the testimony of an ego-driven woman who will stop at nothing to land herself a plot of gold.
I am Sambo Kone. I'm the appointed magistrate from the High Court to take on this case.
I'm afraid that girl is saying the truth.
I told her to put the case away.
Then give her justice. Isn't that what we do?
And send my brother-in-law to jail. That would break my sister's little heart.
Oh my God! Pascal is going to regret messing with my daughter!
He even got me pregnant the second time.
Did you report to the police?
Yes, I did. The justice system in this country is not just.
So tell us, did Miss Finder visit your office that eve?
No.
You and I know the truth. So it's time you quit the game you were playing. I just don't want any more troubles.
It is a lie. I put it to you, you then decided to work in his establishment so that you can retaliate by claiming that amongst all other women women. My client, a well-respected, successful entrepreneur, assaulted and attempted to rape you. Admit what he did, you bastard!
So yes, indeed, welcome back, and many thanks to you here. Watching the trailer always, it's a blessing, and congratulations once more. Unless you need to do more. You know, I'm still losing 1-0. When we started the interview, you were so busy.
I was too busy to see the queen. I was there on purpose.
That's so interesting. So away from all this, I know you're a gender activist, but for now, one or two reasons. The political atmosphere is very toxic, so you decide to keep on the low and focus on something else. What next for you on that career pathway of yours?
Of course, an advocate is always an advocate.
Yeah.
I don't need to be on the front line, and for me, I believe my own advocacy at the backstage, because a lot of people now, when you hear advocacy, they just want to have the spotlight with it. For me, it's a whole different ball game, because it's not just for you to sit and wait when there is an issue and then you start coming to social media shouting, but what you actually do on the backstage to impact the lives of others, for me, that's my own goal. And in my own little area, even in my career, how I help in motivating people, how I help in bringing people to the limelight, for me, that's my own game. For instance, there is this young lady, of course, everybody now was just crazy about the whole big sister thing and all. And I saw her. We are from Kono. Of course, I know partly a story, what a story is, and I know she needed empowerment. A lot of people were like, you don't waste money, you do this, you do that. For me, it's not waste money. Probably you don't even know, probably I wasn't even spending my money. But because I saw the need that she needed empowerment, I took the front line and I pushed her to the level where she is today, with the help of other people who, at the end of the day, because they saw me in the picture.
That's the real empowerment.
Yes, because they saw me in the picture, they couldn't say no to.
And you were dancing all over the place.
Of course, bash. If not for dance for you, for take you to the next level. If that's the little thing I would do to support you, I will obviously, as long as
you need to dance for me. I need to go to another
when
level.
the time is there, just let me know. So today we see Kawa is doing very well. Just after her eviction, she has been from one studio to the other working, because all her life, everybody that watched the Big Sister show knows that she is a singer. And trust me, you can't wait to see what this girl have in store.
So you're doing your second PR.
You can't wait to see what this beautiful girl have in store for you. So that's it. Pick up a young person out there who's stranding, who wants empowerment, and empower that person. Some of us, we never had that opportunity, but thank God we have the courage to pick ourselves up and then to empower ourselves. So if you're in that capacity, don't wait for limelight. Don't wait for camera. Don't wait for bloggers to start saying, oh, there is an issue, before you think you can come and help, or before you think you can help for the icing of men. Help that one girl in your village. Help that one boy in your village. I think that's where the real advocacy is.
And you have been doing that a lot.
Don't we forget about Kono, because Kono, you know to
No, that's massive.
Yeah.
At that time, family members will tell you, you need to go and find a job.
That's the biggest challenge I'm having with family. But I thank God, because now they started to see that acting pays off, and so
they are receiving
when I got to London, and they were like, "Hey, you don't go London now for idol." I was like, "Care, I for waiting. I get care. Why have I can't sit down in England inside us?" At the end of the day, if my career don't bring me career, I believe so if I go back and do more, the same career will take me to different places. So I don't need to hide for anybody. At least I thank God. You've now seen that there is a reason why I am in this career. So all you can do, come up here and say, go for and work. Yeah, I understand the financial challenge is very challenging for us here in Sierra Leone. But like I say, follow your passion.
And to you, the working environment is not that conducive for you no more, upon past experiences and all, right?
It is well.
It is well.
Yeah.
You're a pastor now?
It is well.
All right. So what are we expecting? What next as we're wrapping up?
So like I said, we're expecting Genes of Darkness. Look forward to Genes of Darkness. It's an incredible epic story with a lot of morals to learn. Of course, you know, in Sierra Leone, we have a lot of women who are possessed by demons. And wait for it. You're going to love it. make sure you come to my
And quote
premiere.
unquote, Salo, which film they sell?
I don't want to say it's a witch
No, but
film.
I don't want to break it down for the
Of
layman
course,
out
yes,
there.
a lot of people say, hey, go to the witch film, go to the witch film. But a little bit of the Gina side of it, but
Okay.
I trust that you're
You
going
play
to love
something
it. Of course, it's been directed and written by the producer of Gina, Uriba, and that already tells you it's going to be an incredible story. So, and you have the likes of myself, Prince Bakari Sakwi, the first runner and the first winner for Silo Next Movie Star. You have Nashra Turuti. You have Teresa Misa, who is McKinney.
But I have a surprise for you in this show.
Like seriously?
Yeah, but
I
not
can't
now.
Wait.
Oh,
I can't wait
boy.
to see it.
You'll see.
And you also have Promise George. These are all incredible people that you can't wait to see on the screen.
Okay.
So please, before I wrap up, my own last word is, una continue for support we. If una not buy with him, then I will go do other one.
So you are doing the TikTok now. This is your number 3 PR. That's how they do the TikTok. They can't blame.
I know, right? Una buy with him. Look, Tango with the boss. He didn't market for sale at 10,000. Lima Khan in film then at market for sale. Profit point together by law. They're all there. You have Ramatu. These are all incredible Sierra Leonean stories. You watch them, you see that there are a lot of transformation in telling our stories. And just support us, because if we're not giving a 10,000, then I'll be able for pay actors then.
And how long don't go soon now back for long now go there?
I don't want to get there. So support us today.
So I know social media handles it's Sia all over.
For Instagram, it's Sia Nyukeh. You go to Facebook, it's Sia Comfort Edina Nyukeh. And you come to TikTok, it's Sia Nyukeh. And LinkedIn, it's Sia Comfort Edina Nyukeh. Okay. So make sure you go follow me now. If you're not following me, do that today. And I bet you,
please
can't wait to see the incredible stories I have to share with you.
Grab a copy of Tango the Boss. I bought one before, but this is one for my team.
No problem.
Thank you.
If you want more, I will give more.
Thank
Probably
you.
when you watch it and you see how incredible the story is, I will get more PR.
Thank you so much. So that's all for today. Thanks to the guys of the production team and to our studio guests here from King's Empire in Levuma. Sia, thank you so much. And we now join Peter Murray Tarawali for the Street Flow and also Ibrahim Kanu for our entrepreneurship and innovation corner. Till then, keep watching Afro Zone on 21 hours GMT on our Facebook and also YouTube handle.
Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Afro Zone, the Street Flow. I am Peter Murray Tarawali, better known as 101 Skololo. Today I'm at Kennedy Street and I will be talking to one of Sia Comfort Nyukeh's colleague, a friend, and he is also a producer. And he will be sending a message to Sia Comfort Nyukeh. Nowadays with manager Uriba, he is also a producer and a colleague of Comfort, and they non-produce and work on several projects. Welcome to IAFRIKA Afro Zone, the Street Flow.
Thank you very much. I think happy
so manager, what thing you take for somebody like a Comfort, a female being a producer and also an actress?
I think an admirable one. In recent years, before it be difficult for the female producer. All of us are men. We get only one at the time. And we all be craving for seeing how the female counterparts will become producers and also take at the forefront of the production business, not only for art. So Sia can be one of the new people we pop up in the recent years. We're going to get few others that we're going to count, but Sia will take the challenge. I think I remember in 2019, Sia approached me and said, we a need to produce a film on my own. I mean, how can we help with it? And I said, oh yeah, I think it's a good idea. Let's do it. So I can play some part in too, but you take the lead and produce for yourself. So I mean, it's an admirable one. That's a young girl like Sia becoming a producer. I mean, an actress, and not to, even at that level, and I'll be just a cameo actress, not be really up to the top for like, for example, other people and they don't become top superstar. As actress, they're gonna become producer. But I'll be just a cameo actress at the time, not be even don't blow it. I mean, you come up from the next movie star reality TV show, then you act one or two small roles in some movies. Will not be even the start of it. We have to take the challenge for become a producer. So it will become a fine one to see a person like Sia become a producer.
So generally, what's in this mean to the industry?
I mean, it means a lot. It means a lot because one, the world they create for gender equity, gender equality, gender balance, and all of it. So we get a male-dominated industry in Sierra Leone. I mean, it not be sound good. For me, for one, because I belong to the development world, and I don't propagate women empowerment. I mean, women participation, women inclusion. So for those who can get them. Plenty of them. I mean, they're not a boku now, and they're so young. They challenge really. The old ones, they men again. I mean, so it means a lot to the industry. Follow get women they ask producer. So for let's join that troop of women, of 12 women that we can begin produce and make film in Sierra Leone. And I find one for me.
Alright, manager. So what now you message you want for send to Sia?
I mean, I just want for. Tell her it just, be vigilant, be strong, because I know it's challenging. I know when I be work with her on set, it be the final difficult, go here and there. It was like, she was like, that's not be the suffer. I say, well, it's not sufferation, but challenge one. So if you step up, you keep on, they push, and they also equip himself with all the necessary skills, we go make we're going to enhance the capacity for produce quality film in the future. You don't try, you don't produce the first one, and although you don't come out, but the second one they out already, Tango with the Boss, and we see where Tango with the Boss don't get nominations, even at the Zaffa Award in the UK. And now Sia also don't get opportunity, don't go study in the UK, they don't come back. So they use all of their skills there, plus what you don't learn from different people, and Sia go put them together and produce the next big thing. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, brother man.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
All right, so we don't hear what the manager say. Let's see I use all what he don't get, all what he don't learn for enhance some, for add power what he get, so that he will produce more and more and more film. I've been your host. I am Peter Tarawali. Till we meet again, next edition of Street Flow Afro Zone. I'm out.
Hello and welcome to the conversation of yours from Afro Zone. This is the Entrepreneur and Innovation Corner. I am Ibem Kanu. Our guest is an innovative entrepreneur who believes to bring in new idea in the market by replacing the old with her new invention. And she is a fashion designer and the CEO of Ankara by Dex. You're welcome, Madam Donsu Mansari.
How are you? Thank you.
It's amazing to see young people like you push through your career from conception to realization of your dream. So what is the inspiration behind your business idea?
So, first of all, I always wanted to have something that is mine. Like my own business. So I was always while thinking about something else to start, and I later noticed that fashion is something part of me, and being an Afrocentric person, I wanted to get into fashion, not only to do clothing, but to do clothing that can represent Africa. So that is why we decided to launch Ankara by Dex. where we design dresses for men and women using mainly African print.
Right. So exactly, because fashion is more attracted to young people within our country. They are fond of fashion.
Yeah.
So what prompted you to come into fashion as a business?
So like I said earlier on, I love to see people dress well. There's not the fact that I love to see myself dress well as well, but I love to see people dress well. And I believe the way you dress is the way people are dressing. Do you know that slogan? So I also believe in that slogan. So I always want to put a smile in the faces of people through their fashion, through the way they dress, and I want people to feel comfortable.
And to,
yes.
And to look good.
Yes, to look good. Once you look good, you feel comfortable. So I want people to feel very comfortable going out, attending occasions, at least appreciate themselves. And one of the way you can do that is when you wear good clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's really challenging to start up a business within our society.
Yeah.
So can you highlight some of the challenges you have gone through at the start of your journey and up to date?
Okay. So first of all, one of the challenges was capital. It was difficult to generate capital, and we do not, as a country, we do not have such opportunities that will give chances to young people who have ideas or startups to establish their businesses. So for me, I've never for once received any grant, neither any loan from any banks. But yeah, like I said, it was a challenge, capital, and after which you get to pick trying to get customers, you know, especially when you're new in the market. It's very difficult for you to able to convince somebody to trust your designs. So yeah, even when you're a very young person, sometimes you went to some of those people and said, hey, I can design your dress that you can use for this and this occasion. We're like, why? I've got all the people that can design dresses for me. I don't think you know my taste. So it's kind of challenging, but but if you know what you're doing, and that particular challenge you solve it by as you get along. And also for me, not for everybody, but for me, another challenge is going to school at the same time doing business. So sometimes, because school for me for now is the priority, and I don't wanna put business in front, so I prioritize my schooling. So mostly because of the school, I had to leave some contracts that coincide with my classes and all. So those are just few of the challenges, and workers. You know, these technicians, people who operate the tailors, the seamsters, our artisans, they are people that it's very difficult to get along with. You know, they have very skilled people, but the efficiency is something else. It's not that. So you have to be very patient and working with them all the time. It's sometimes very stressful.
All right. So among your challenges, you have just highlighted capital, which is very much difficult for an entrepreneur to raise capital to start up his or her business.
Yeah.
So which way or which form did you raise up your startup capital?
Personal saving.
Personal saving?
Yes, from my lunch gift. So I can So I can say one of the period I used my highest, I think I saved more of my capital from was during before my birthday. My birthday month, it was in September, and you're doing birthdays, several people send you gifts, family members, friends, most of them they send you gifts.
It seems like you have passion for what you're doing.
Of course I do. This is what I love, and it gives me peace being around all these beautiful dresses.
I can see some of your beautiful dresses around, some of your bags.
Yes.
So, did you design all of this?
Yes, of course. We design all of this. So what I do is that I had a tailor. I'm not the one that saw all of this, but I had a tailor that I work with, and I'll buy the material, show him what I want him to do. Sometimes we try to do a prototype first, and and we later get to the style.
All right. So what would be your final word or word of advice to young people who want to be an entrepreneur?
So all I want to say is entrepreneurship is not something very easy. It's a very hectic process, but as long as you have passion for what you're doing, you will get through it. There are several challenges, but just focus on the future. Like, this is what I want, and to be frank with you, there is so many opportunities in it as well. But as you all know, opportunities don't come without challenges. So just get ready for the challenges and say to yourself, I'm going to do this no matter what. I will.
Alright, she said we should get ready for the challenges. So if the audience want to contact you, so how will they reach you? On which platform they will reach you?
Okay, so we have a business page on Facebook and on Instagram. That is Ankara by Dex, ANKARABYDEX, on both Facebook and Instagram. And also you can add us on WhatsApp, send us a message. We've got beautiful items in our WhatsApp catalogs as well. You can send us a message on WhatsApp 079-646432.
Alright, we have now reached the end of our discussions, and many thanks to our guests and rest of the team. I am Ibem Kano. Till next week.